Hello, everyone. You're listening to Channel 98.9 FM, Corry's Radio Alternative. I'm Lo, and today I'm sitting here with Louis Nicolia. Hi, how are you today?
Great, how are you?
Good. It's really exciting to be sitting here with you. The reason why Louis is here with us today is because he's going to be playing at First Fridays tonight, starting at 5. He will be down by the White Butterfly. I really am excited for you to start playing that violin, but before you do, could you give us just a quick background on yourself?
I'm from Erie, Pennsylvania originally, and got married in about 1996. Diane and I built a house in Union City, so that's where I live now. I went to West Virginia University, studied violin through all that period of time, and also had a really good teacher from Erie, Sal Cressy, and then I joined the Philharmonic in 1981, and I've been there ever since. Hopefully we'll be back in business soon,
Yeah, most definitely.
And but I also play kind of different ensembles, like hillbilly stuff, Irish stuff, smaller, string quartet music and things like that. I enjoy smaller ensemble music also.
Right, awesome. I would love for you to play us something.
Okay, this is a song called Will You Go, Lassie Go. And I'd like to play this for my Aunt Bunny, who's actually down in Florida, who's recovering from some serious stuff there. So.
Beautiful.
Thanks.
I think I'm familiar with that song. I don't know if you are familiar with Lorena McKennitt, but I believe she does that song.
I think it's Scottish, but
yes.
Could be wrong.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Absolutely beautiful. When did you first pick the violin up?
Well, I was 12. I was playing guitar and clarinet, and I met Sal Cressy in the same studio where I was studying guitar. And he said, well, why don't you try violin? He said, I think you got the hands for it, so I did, and then I just kind of switched my focus to violin, although I still play slide guitar, and I don't play clarinet anymore, but I still play guitar quite a bit, different things.
Yeah, the violin is a very tricky instrument to play, so I always give everyone props that can,
I'm getting
fluently.
Tricked every day, still. But,
do you have any musical inspirations, any muse, or anything that really drew you towards, playing these instruments?
Wow, that's, I started off like rock and roll, and I think the first record I bought was Mountain Live, a live album by Mountain, and then I bought a Paganini violin concerto album, the same, So it's been like that my whole life. Everything, I just I'm inspired by music in general, but
yeah. That's awesome.
There's not too much bad stuff out there, really. There probably is, but you can find some inspiration from everything, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. It's good to have that, versatility. And now you said you've been with the Erie Philharmonic since 1981.
Right.
Wow, that's before I was born, so that's very impressive.
Well, yeah, I've been. It's been very great. I mean, I've been honored to be in it. I've played with a lot of really, really great artists of the century, actually. So, I mean, and I sat in Erie and did it, so it's been a complete honor for me,
Right on.
Still is, obviously.
Right. And so, again, we're sitting here with Louis Nicolia. He will be, I believe, down at the White Butterfly tonight for First Fridays. I believe that's where you'll be.
Right.
And First Fridays is from tonight from 5 to 9. So yes, while you're walking the streets and enjoying our beautiful city of Corry, make sure you stop by and give him some love, because he's incredibly talented, and it's an honor to have you play here in Corry.
Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah. Will you be, I know things are kind of, hit and miss now, but are there any other places that you might be this year later, or?
I actually played last weekend for the Chafee Festival. It was an outdoor event, which was great. They put it on and they scaled it down quite a bit. But I play with Matt Texter and Matt Boland in the Bootleggers Bible Club.
Yes,
and,
I'm very familiar with them. Yes, awesome.
And then Justin Moyer. And like string quartets, the weddings aren't really happening yet.
Right.
But they actually are starting to call, so that's hopeful.
Yeah.
People get back into live music again,
Yeah, it's there's a lot of the online stuff that's happening, which is wonderful, but to be in the presence,
right.
To see it live, you get that energy, So.
Luckily, I don't sing or play a horn, so I'm not blowing stuff over everybody. So,
right.
I might have a better chance of playing, So.
Right. Yeah, most definitely. I would love for you to play another song for us.
Okay. This is a fiddle tune that I do with one of the groups I play with.
Very nice. I love it so much.
Thanks.
Growing up, my dad was into bluegrass. Well, he still is into bluegrass. Is it just the style that determines whether you're playing a fiddle or a violin? I always had this discussion with my dad.
It's just a style. It's like a dialect,
Right.
Basically, it's the same four strings and the same, sometimes fiddle play music tune's a little different, but it's the same instrument. It's just how you play it.
Right. Do you have a preference to which style you play?
No, I just try to whatever I'm playing, I try to capture what it should sound like.
Right.
So that's the trick with fiddle music. Luckily, I met some really influential people in that regard that helped me with that. Because it's like learning another language. Actually, you really got to change your ears, a bit.
Right. Well, I love it. It's absolutely wonderful.
Thank you.
What other, you said a lot of different instruments. What were some of the other instruments you play?
Well, right now, basically sticking to violin and slide guitar. I have a resonator guitar. I also have a cigar box, two-string slide, electrified instrument. It's great.
Yeah.
So.
Awesome. Now, did you ever play, I feel like I've seen you play a mandolin or anything like that? Or
Never
was that,
mandolin, no.
Got you.
No, I love mandolin, but I kind of just never went that direction, But,
right. I'm sure if you picked it up, you'd be able to pick it up, no problem.
Well, if you say so. No, mandolin is another ball game. It's tuned the same as a fiddle, but that's the only similarity in some ways,
Right.
So you need it's a different energy, a different whole different ball game.
Yeah.
But I love it,
Right.
And it complements the violin.
Right, most definitely.
Very well, and there's some great mandolin players around this area.
Yeah. Now, is there any way, anybody, if someone's looking for you online, like any of your music, Studio 205, I think that was a few years ago you were with Justin Moyer.
Right.
I watched some of that, and it's just wonderful.
Oh,
but is there anything like online, or
if you look up
looking for you?
Dave Van Amberg, I think Dave, he has a really extensive website, and I think he put some whole concerts of the Bootleggers on his Facebook or whatever.
Gotcha.
But Dave Van Amberg, who's a local, really, really great local player that videos, does a lot of videos. So
Awesome.
that's one place. And then I have a Facebook. Once in a while things pop up on there, but I don't have a dedicated website yet. So.
Right on. Wonderful. Again, I'm here with Louis Nicolia. He's going to be playing tonight at First Fridays from 5 to 9. He will be down by the White Butterfly. So if you're down in that area, you're going to get some beautiful, beautiful music in your ears. I would love for you to play one more song. Okay. I know. I asked for 2, but I'm being greedy.
It's fine. Okay, there's an Irish one called The Butterfly.
Beautiful. I love it so much.
Thanks.
Thank you again for coming and sitting with us today. It's been
Thanks
a real
for
pleasure.
Asking. Appreciate it.
Yes, absolutely.
And I'll be listening to 98.9.
Corry's FM radio.
Right.
Thank you again.
You're
Again, everyone, go down to the White Butterfly tonight. Just walk the whole streets of Corry tonight. It's going to be awesome. And thank you again.
You're welcome.